Resurfacing the old school way. I'm doing a review for those out there who want to do stuff themselves. This is something you can do yourself. It just takes some time, takes some patience. You don't want to rush this because you'll just do more damage than it's worth. But anyway, if you want to check your head, of course, that's got a guard on it to where it doesn't damage the edge. So you want to get you one of these. These are nice tools, and you're going to need one of these to check this will check your head and your surface of your block. It's not always your head that's the problem. It could be the surface of the block. My circumstances or situation was the block. I was getting 5 thousandths right here in the center. It was a little over 2 thousandths in a few spots. But somebody used copper coat on this engine. That's a telltale sign that they were having head problems. The gasket wasn't sealing, but you're going to need one of these. You'll slide this on here, and I'll show you. What I do is do this straight across your cylinders. See if you can't slide that gauge underneath there. I start with like 2 thousandths. If you can't get a 2 thousandths in there, you're in the clear. If you can get a 2 thousandths in it and you can't get a 3 thousandths, that's still within spec, so you're good to go. Me, I don't want to slide a 2 thousandths underneath there. I want to make sure that thing is as close as flatness as I can possibly get, and that's as close as a machine's going to get it. So if you can't slide a 2 thousandths underneath it of an inch, which is a very, trying to do this without dropping anything, it's a very thin, like paper, it's less than paper, that'll slide up underneath there. So you'll need you one of these, and then you'll need one of these. I don't recommend you using a straight edge like for carpentry work. This thing was made and it's flattened to perfect. So anyway, you'll do it like this, do it like this, do it in the center, and then you'll cross your patterns like this. You'll do the same thing on your head, and then we'll do it like this. If you can slide a 2 thousandths, go to a 3 thousandths. If you can slide 3 thousandths it's out of whack. So you're going to have to shave it down a little bit. You can either send it to a machine shop or you can do it yourself. I did it myself. So I'm going to lay this down so it doesn't get jacked up when I drop it. But anyway, what I used with this piece of glass, this works perfect. I got under 2 thousandths, which is good as a machine's going to get you. What I do is I use 2 flat pieces. Make sure you use a pretty good thick piece of glass, like a 1/4 inch if you can get one, because flimsy glass will flex when you're trying to do this. This right here doesn't flex. But this is 220 on this side, and I've got this is 100 and the other side was 220. I only recommend you using 100 if you're way out of whack. It doesn't take that long to take it down with 220. 220 gives you a nice flat finish, shiny finish. But anyway, you take some spray glue, spray it on a piece of glass, just mist it. You don't need it on there heavy. You don't need high and low spots. Just mist it. Mist the back of your sandpaper, and then stick it to your glass. That's all you got to do. You can see how thick the glass is from looking at it. It's rare. It's fairly flat. Saved me a little bit of money, and it worked. So if you plan on doing this yourself, you know how to do it. You just lay the glass down here, try not to drop it, don't let go of it, because it will slide off the engine after you get this thing so flat. It actually will just slide right off. You just take both hands, one hand here, and then you'll put one hand up here, and then you just keep your hand in one spot and you just slide it back and forth. I'd kind of show you, but I can't hold the phone at the same time. But that's how you do it. You put one hand up here, one hand right here. You don't have to push on it. You just kind of just let it glide right across that. Keep going. Like every 10 minutes or so, check your spacing. See if you're getting close, how much material you've taken off. That'll let you know every 10 minutes. That'll let you know how much material taken down every 10 minutes. So you basically know about how long it's going to take you. It took me about an hour and a half. It was 5 thousandths out, and I've got it perfect. So that takes a little while. What I did is I did it for a little bit, took a break, did it for a little bit, took a break, just kept doing it until I got the surface flat. But she's perfect, nice and smooth. It's got a few, nothing major. You can see in a camera, it's nothing going to cause anything. But you want a nice finish when you're done. Smooth. It has to be smooth. And I'll clean it up, wipe it down, and probably put a little bit of oil on this to keep it from rusting on top. It is cast iron. But this will work on pretty much any engine, V8, whatever. You just need to be able to get it mounted down to where it's not going to move all over the place, and just kind of slide it. You want your head facing up. You just keep sliding it across there. So anyway, like and subscribe. Help support the channel. I'll do some more updates as this build goes on. I need to get my crankshaft to the machine shop, but they're backed up, so that probably ain't going to happen for a while. So thanks for watching.